Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of CCW Surge. I'm Donnie Harris Jr. alongside my broadcast partner Jimmy Rosendorf. And Jimmy, everybody is still buzzing about what happened at Stomping Ground Studios. Shooter McGee riding the turncoat tails of Chris Turner and cost the Diamond Exchange the tag team titles.
Shooter McGee has always been such a loyal soldier to the Diamond Exchange. We have to wonder what kind of deal him and Chris Turner were able to work out for Shooter to join the Brotherhood with Turner and now Cobra Singh. We saw last week Cobra Singh quickly lock in that Cobra clutch. Shooter McGee tapped out right away, deceptively quick, didn't even try to get out of that finishing hold.
Yes, and then after the match, all the gold was out of the coffers of the Diamond Exchange, and everybody was wanting to know what was next for the Diamond Exchange. A little bit of cracks showing in the jewelry there, and so our cameras caught up with the brains behind the Diamond Exchange, the diamond-encrusted deviant, as he has become known, Brian Blitz. And, well, don't hear it from us, hear it from the man himself.
Wow, we're already well into 2022, and there's no cliche that says new year, new me. Well, we're too far in to think about those kinds of cliches, and besides, I don't feel I need to improve myself. However, obviously, as recent events have shown, the Diamond Exchange appears to have shown some cracks, and sometimes you need to be able to seal those cracks. So I've had a heart-to-heart with all the members of the Diamond Exchange and had to make some decisions, and Shooter McGee and Cecil Andrews are no longer a part of the crew. Miles Blackwell, I respect everything you do, sir. I do consider you a friend, but I also respect the ways that you want to take, and you want to make it on your own, you go well. Be well, sir. And it leaves Daniel Anderson and me. They say that restructuring and rebuilding is the best way to build a football team. And it starts with your general, your quarterback, your field general. But Daniel Anderson is my ring general. And we're going to rebuild the Diamond Exchange around him. And mark my word, I'm going to coach the Diamond Exchange into the next millennium.
It seems like the Diamond Exchange is no more. Brian Blitz saying that Shooter McGee no longer in the Diamond Exchange. We saw him walk out on Cecil Andrews several weeks ago. Cecil Andrews no longer in the Diamond Exchange. A mutual parting ways of the violent gentlemen, Miles Blackwell and Brian Blitz. The Diamond Exchange is no more. But we did see that he kept the crown jewel by his side. Daniel Anderson will continue to be a client of Brian Blitz.
And in the coming weeks, who knows, the Diamond Exchange may be back to the former glory that they were, but Jimmy, I've been here a little bit longer. The Diamond Exchange was the dominant faction for so long, and to see them just fall as a whimper in the dark to this new group, the Brotherhood, as Chris Turner is calling it, quite frankly, I'm shocked. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have another title matchup to look back on this week as Odin Davenport challenges the Machine Bryce Maddox for the Southern States title. The physical belt is still in the possession of Miles Blackwell, but make no mistake, possession is not 9/10 of the law here in CCW. The Machine Bryce Maddox is the reigning defending champion, and let's go back to a few weeks ago right here at the studio when Odin Davenport tried to take that title from the Machine Bryce Maddox.
The Machine is defending his CCW Southern States Championship against the impressive Odin Davenport, but the Machine is a champion without a championship.
Thanks to Miles Blackwell, who is definitely a disrespectful person.
He says he doesn't like a thief, but I think he's trying to point one finger one way, but three are pointing back at him when he says that.
Absolutely. A man of multiple personalities.
But a man of multiple victories so far in CCW is the Machine Bryce Maddox, defending his CCW Southern States Championship at every chance he gets, getting the crowd in his corner.
Absolutely. One of the most impressive things I've seen since coming back to CCW was at Stampede. He competed 3 times, once in the Stampede Battle Royal, and had 2 matches following after. That's impressive. He definitely earned that moniker that's on his butt, the Machine.
But Odin Davenport taking down the Machine. Davenport knows what's at stake, but the Machine goes high, takes him down, and it could be going for the pin. Nearly gets a quick victory over the young upstart Odin Davenport.
I like the early pinfall. You know you're not going to get the 1, 2, 3, but it's about breaking down the confidence of your opponent.
And you never know. I've never set foot in the ring, but sometimes I feel like a surprise pinfall that early could throw you off your game as well. But this could throw Odin Davenport off his game. Let him think about it. Crashing down to the mat with a beautiful picture-perfect suplex.
Going for that pinfall again. Kick out.
Once again, just 1 second away from retaining his CCW Southern States Championship. Vicious European uppercut out of the Machine. Hits him with another. I'm not sure if Odin Davenport still has all the teeth in his mouth after those. Charging it to the corner. The Machine is looking to go maybe 2 with this one. Sending Odin Davenport for a ride. The Machine charging in with another clothesline in the corner, crumpling Odin Davenport.
He's an impressive specimen, impressive pro wrestler with many, many more years to come. He's building a foundation that he's going to have a legacy in CCW that may not be matched.
This time misses the clothesline. Beautiful drop kick out of Davenport. Going for the pin. Could he be the new Southern States champion? Can't put away Maddox that quickly.
If you notice, those boots hit him right in his stomach, knocking the wind out of Bryce Maddox. And there it is. Davenport told me in the locker room that he was somewhat of a technician and he's working on his craft, and he is absolutely technically working that arm.
Yeah, I don't know if Bryce Maddox has ever stepped into the ring with somebody with the technical prowess of Odin Davenport. We have to see if his powerhouse abilities are going to allow him to overcome somebody as technically sound as Davenport. Blocks the hip toss. Shot to the stomach. Going for the roll-up. Nearly put away Davenport. Oh, my God!
He needs to get the cover.
He may be out.
Wow. That could be the closest Davenport gets to being the CCW Southern States champion.
Nearly taking the Machine's head right off with that kick, and now driving the point of his elbow into the solar plexus and raining down shot after shot. I think Odin Davenport knows that this could be his best chance to win the CCW Heavyweight Championship and doesn't want it to slip through his fingers.
Absolutely.
Machine powering up and over! Just like that, able to take advantage. Stacks him up, but still only a 2 count.
The studio audience is actually torn. A lot of people are behind Davenport, but you have to be impressed with the power, the speed, the versatility of the Machine.
He is absolutely a
Maddox.
5-tool player. But right now he might need some dental work after that jawbreaker from Davenport. Once again, Davenport targeting that arm.
You got to think, is he planning to lock in a submission that will put Bryce out?
Driving him straight into the mat. Davenport has the game plan. He's sticking to it. Could this be enough? The Machine keeps his championship around his waist for at least a moment longer.
That was focusing on that rotator cuff with that armbar DDT.
Watch the arm. 1, 2, 3.
No, he's working that joint of the elbow.
Oh,
That's just cutting.
we know
I
his
hate to see that from him.
We know
I really
his
hate to see
technical
that from him.
abilities, but he's not afraid to use every inch of the ring in creative ways. But the Machine misses the lariat, but goes right back, knocking out Davenport with that knee lift.
That could be the beginning of the end of Davenport. Those aren't stars that Davenport's seeing right now. Those are those silver boots.
Oh! But may have been
Oh,
luring
wow.
him in just a little bit, taking him out.
The resiliency that I've seen out of every performance that Davenport's had with CCW is awe-inspiring.
Yeah, we know he likes to fly, and he could be going for a leg drop straight
Live
across
by the top
throat.
rope, die by the top rope.
And right now he is living and could be the new CCW Southern States champion. No, not quite enough. And
Getting on the ref a little bit,
Yeah,
wanting a faster count.
Davenport has to keep his cool. This is a big opportunity, but he can't lose focus.
Absolutely.
Sending the machine into the ropes. Shoulder block, showing off some of that skill he had at Jacksonville University as a college football player. 3-point stance and taking him down once again. I think he sees Davenport as a quarterback, and he's trying to use those edge rusher abilities to take him out.
You are 100% correct.
Beautiful offense
beautiful.
out of the machine. That
Beautiful hip toss into the neck breaker.
I don't think I've ever seen a move like that before, but going for the pump handle slam, lifts them up, and
Look at the power. Look at the power.
sends them down.
That's it. 1, 2, 3.
And the machine retains.
Here is your winner, and still CCW Southern States Champion, the Machine, Bryce Maddox.
Coming for you, Miles. I'm getting my belt back.
Unbelievable Mike Anthony, the Machine Bryce Maddox, Chris Turner and the insurmountable serpent Cobra Singh, Darian Drummond. What do these champions all have in common? They train at the Top Rope Wrestling Academy in Jacksonville, Florida. Start your pro wrestling journey today at the Top Rope Wrestling Academy and train like a champion. The Machine Bryce Maddox is a champion without a championship currently, but he's still a champion nonetheless, retaining the Southern States title over a very impressive Odin Davenport. Recently made his CCW debut and is quickly turning heads. Another impressive win for Bryce Maddox, and we saw after the match him motioning that he has not forgotten about the violent gentleman Miles Blackwell.
Miles Blackwell, like we said, was still in possession of the Southern States title. But Jimmy, it was after that victory over Odin Davenport that Commissioner Justin Taylor said, "Hey, Bryce Maddox, you've been the Southern States champion. The whole point of the Southern States title is to shine the spotlight on a possible contender for the World Heavyweight Championship." And it was that victory that established a title shot for the world title for Bryce Maddox against world champion Darian Drummond. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may remember it was back in Palatka that Bryce Maddox was able to defeat Darian Drummond, but Jimmy, it was by disqualification. So, the question was, going into the next match, or the rematch rather, could Bryce Maddox do what he had done before, but this time leave with the World Heavyweight Championship?
Will he beat Bryce 2 belts, or will Darian Drummond continue his dominant reign as CCW Heavyweight Champion? We will find out on next week's edition of CCW Surge.
For everyone here at Stomping Ground Studios, I'm Donnie Harris Jr., he's Jimmy Rosendorf. We'll see you next time.